this guitar lesson, we're going to work through a progression that we're going to borrow from the song called Randall Collins by Norman Blake. And I just played a sample of the first thing that we're going to learn in this lesson. What I just played there is kind of a flat picking instrumental break for this song. So we're going to work on that first, and then later in the lesson, I'll show you the basic rhythm guitar chord progression for this song. Just work on the rhythm part, and then I'll also show you how you can add some lyrics to this if you want to try to sing this and play it all the way through. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to work on the flat picking break first, and then we'll go from there. Now we're going to start this off with a 4-measure long kickoff. And that's what you see on the screen. We got 4 measures of this little kickoff, and we're going to be holding down an E minor open chord. So this kickoff sounds like this. So you heard there that all 4 of these measures are the exact same. So if we break down one of the measures, let's just look at the very first measure. Hold down the E minor open chord, and the strumming pattern goes like this. Pick, down, up, pick, up, down, up. Pick, down, up, pick, up, down, up. You just play that 4 times. That'll get you the entire kickoff. Pick, down, up, pick, up, down, up, pick. So pause the video if you want to work on this 4-measure long kickoff. And now we're going to go into the main progression that starts in the 5th measure. We got measures 5 through 8. Let me go ahead and play through this for you so you can hear it. Okay, looking at the 5th measure. The 5th measure goes like this. Down, 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 up, hammer, up. Down, 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 up, hammer, up. Pause if you want to work on that, and let's add on the 6th measure. Up, hammer, up. So that's what we're going to start it out with. Pick, up, hammer, up. I'm hammering with my middle finger, my fretting hand. Pick, up, hammer, up. And then pick, strum, strum. Finished off with a pick, strum, strum over the G chord. And you see that after we do the little pick, up, hammer, up, right there, and we got our middle finger just planted on the fret, that 5th string, ready to form the G chord next. So we're using this 3-finger shape for the G chord: middle, ring, and pinky. That makes sense. So that's measures 5 and 6. Let's play it one more time. Pause if you want to work on that. And let's learn measure 7. Measure 7 is pretty straightforward. We're still holding down that G chord shape. You don't really need to worry about your ring finger on the 6th string very much on the root note. You can just press your middle finger down for that G chord and just avoid hitting that low E string, if you know what I mean. So hammer, strum, strum, pick, pick, strum, strum. Hammer, strum, strum, pick, pick, strum, strum. Hammer, strum, strum, pick, pick, strum, strum. That's measure 7. Pause if you want to work on that. Then measure 8, switching to a D/F sharp chord, and that's just a D major chord / F sharp bass note. And to play that, most of y'all are already familiar with this, I'm sure, but just form a D major open chord, and then right here you're going to wrap your thumb around to catch that F sharp bass note. And then looking at the 8th measure, we'll do pick, strum, pick, up, down, up. Pick, down, pick, up, down. All right, let's go ahead and play through this entire line one more time. Take a good listen, and then we'll move on to the next line. So here we go, measures 5 through 8. All right, let's move on to the next line. We got measures 9 through 12. Sounds like this. So measure 9, playing the G major open chord again, and we'll do hammer, strum, strum, pick, pick. Hammer, strum, strum, pick, pick. So that's measure 9, pretty straightforward. And then measure 10 goes like this. Let's take a close look at measure 10. So you see we're switched to the A major chord. And right at the beginning of measure 10, we're doing this little pick, pick. I use my ring finger on that 3rd fret. So pick, pick, down, up. Pick, pick, down, up. That's basically first half of it. Pick, pick, down, up. And then switch to the A major chord, but we're going to borrow your pointer to play the A major chord there. So the A major chord actually happens about halfway through the 10th measure, but we got this little pick, pick, little fill type of thing going on just before the beginning of the 10th measure. So pick, pick, down, up, A, down, up, pick, pick, down, up, A, down, up. That last up strum, you're going to lift up your fretting hand. It's going to be over the open strings to help you transition to the C/G in the next measure. Pick, pick, down, up, A, down, up. Pause if you want to work on that. Let's go ahead and play measures 9 and 10 together just so you can hear them. Here we go. And then measure 11. Measure 11, we've got C/G, down, up, D/F sharp, down, up. So C, down, up, D, by the way, C/G. If you're not familiar with this chord, it's just the C major chord / G bass note. So to get to that chord, I just play the C major chord, and then from there, just got to move your ring finger to the G bass note, and then put your pinky where your ring finger was. So, nice full sounding C chord. So anyways, measure 11, we got down, down, up. And that up strum, you see it's over the open strings. Again, that's one of those things that'll help you transition to the next chord. Probably already doing that naturally, but just put that in the tablature so you can see it. So down, down, up, D, down, up. And that's measure 11. Pause if you want to work on that. Then measure 12. We're going to the E minor chord, and we'll just do pick, down, pick, up, down, up. All right, quick recap here. Let's play measures 9 through 12. And take a real good listen. All right, now let's pull up the next line. We got measures 13 through 16. Sounds like this.